Hey guys, Mr. Creatures here again, or so you can call me Alex, bringing you another Titanfall gameplay. Today I'm using an S.M.G instead of an assault rifle. Or it's a carbine. Pretty much the same. It works just the same. It's decent at long range, the medium. You do have to burst fire, and you will get outgunned immensely by anything else. I'd say even a handgun could take you on. Close range though, this thing is a beast. Like it'll tear you a new one. I'm using a factory default again, so I'm not using any attachments. What I end up using though is I think it's a HCOG sight. I talked about that in my last episode. It's HCOG, as well as extended magazine, which I haven't got unlocked just yet. I still need about another 5 Spectre kills to get, but that's going to be my finished loadout with that guy. You can see I'm using stim again. I think I have stim on all my classes right now for the tactical ability. It allows me to run super quick and it's extremely good. You see here, take this guy down. You know, it's a couple of shots. You have to burst fire. That is the only downside of this gun, that you have to burst fire. And recoil is quite severe, but you don't notice that at close range. Obviously, this guy didn't have a clue what was happening. This gameplay is very Titan heavy. This is one of the very few gameplays where I actually play in my Titan. I think none of them really I actually get into my Titan. Like it's very, very rare. I do prefer using my primary, getting those challenges done, getting all the unlocks, stuff like that. But after this gameplay, I've decided I'm going to use my Titan way more because it's extremely fun. Titan on Titan gameplay is just, it's amazing. It's brilliant. It's very heart pounding when you've got like 2 guys on your team in Titans and then there's like 5 other Titans come around the corner and you're just thinking, oh shit. Something else that's extremely cool about this game, the movement speed is perfect. The way you move around the map is amazing. Basically, think about it this way. If you see a wall and think, right, this is how I'm going to get up there. You know, you run along the wall, you can jump back away from the wall, then back onto the wall and do a bit more of a wall run. Any way you think about getting onto a building or through the map, you can do it. It's not like, oh, I really want to do this, but it's not going to let me. You can do just about anything you want in terms of movement on any of the maps. It is so perfect. So it just makes it more fluent and less mechanical. You know, it feels better. Right here I'm in my Titan. I'm in an Atlas. I haven't got any of the other Titans unlocked because I haven't played the campaign yet. I am going to play the campaign, but I'm just waiting for one of my mates, as well as the kind of game chat thing to get itself sorted out. Right there you see a Titan get crushed by another Titan because I don't think anybody was in that Titan. And then one of our pilots called in their Titan right on top of it and got a kill, which is pretty sweet. Something I don't have an issue with it, it's just something that's in the game. When the Titan comes down in the little bubble shield, you can't see if it's friend or foe, so you actually have to go into the shield and look at your cursor and see or your aim, and see if it's red or blue. Like right there, I go in there and have a look at him to make sure he's not an enemy. It's kind of frustrating, but you know, it's fine. There's no friendly fire, so if you see a Titan, shoot it. You're not going to waste ammo or anything like that. Right here, that Titan I'm fighting against is an ogre, and you saw there I was using the allies' bubble shields to my advantage, so whenever you'd shoot at me, I just couldn't be hit by it because I was in the bubble shield, so it's very handy. I'm just trying to stay away from him at the moment because I'm reloading, and that was my phone going off. He didn't know this, but the vortex shield won't work if you have your back to the guy shooting at you. It's kind of obvious. Right there is a pilot. I was bricking it, to be honest, because, you know, like a pilot gets close to you, if you don't walk on him directly, he'll jump on you, and you know, if he doesn't take you down, he'll piss you off to the point where you'll get out of your Titan and you're much more vulnerable, considering you're in a Titan fight. So right here, I come around the corner, and every time I come around this corner, there are more and more Titans. The rockets I'm using, they're not the rocket salvo. That's the default rockets, or the offhand rockets you get. These guys are the warheads, I think they're called. They're basically they're homing missiles that lock onto an enemy Titan, and they fire in groups of 3, and I think they fire 3 times. So that's 9 in total, or else 12. Yeah, they fire in groups of 3 4 times, so 12. I'm using my nuclear ejector. I just said injector. God. Basically, when you eject, your Titan goes nuclear, and it creates a giant explosion. Like, every Titan creates an explosion, and if a Titan's close enough, you can take damage and maybe even die, but with a nuclear explosion, you kill everything basically. The damage core, you push down on your D-pad and you get extra damage, which is really handy considering I'm fighting ogres. And in any other case, if it was me versus an ogre and an atlas, they would wipe the floor with me. Because they have way bigger shields and more health. So that damage core really does help. I think it either gives a quarter or a third more damage. So I get a lot of assists, and I think I kill 3 titans in total. And you see there, I get a notification saying that there is a pilot on top of me. Nothing an S.M.G or a carbine to the face can't handle, which is pretty handy. I also am using the auto ejector, so basically the second my titan goes into doom phase and is ready to die, I eject just before it explodes. So I can stay in for as long as possible, kind of. It's very handy. Nuclear ejector as well as auto ejector work very well together. You see there, I get the whole Doom Titan thing. That's 5 attrition points. Pretty cool. I think a pilot kill is 4 attrition points, then grunts are 1 attrition point. You'll notice I get a tiny bit of lag. I don't know if that's Xbox lag or server lag or my lag, but it's lag nonetheless, which kind of sucks. You saw there, that Titan went nuclear and I kind of shot myself and tried to move away from them, because those blasts can be really big, and it will kill you, you know, so. Right here, I'm trying to get that Titan, because every time I come around the corner there's more Titans all the time. So, you know, a pilot boards me, and there's no chance in hell I would have gotten out there and tried to get him off of me, because the other Titan would have killed me. So I see there, the pilot is going for the other Titan. I'm thinking, you're not getting on that Titan. And then he gets on that Titan. I apologize, my aim here is atrocious, but I do get him off. I help out the team. It's always good in these games to be a team player and help out your team. You can go solo and just run around. I thought a pilot was back there, that's why I'm about to throw the grenade. You can go solo and just run around on your own, but you know, help out your teammates. These walls, by the way, you can't wall run on them. You can kind of wall run, but then you get stuck, you know, so you can't wall run on them. But right here, I'm trying to stay away from the fight basically, and wait for my timer to go down, because there's 55 seconds left. And I'm thinking if I can find some grunts or an enemy pilot, that'll bring it down to 30. And right here, that's exactly what I do. I'm looking for the pilots. Hop on these lines here, they're extremely good to getting around the map. See a pilot and I'm thinking, alright, this will be a good end. I'm trying to get him, get crushed. And that was pretty cool. He turned around, did a little 180 and went to fist pump me, I guess you could say. Unfortunately though, I was already dead. So that was my Titan heavy gameplay. That was the most amount of time I've played in a Titan in one game. And this is something cool, the nuclear reactor doesn't kill a Titan or the pilot if they're in their little bubble shield. So that's very handy to know. Right here we're just looking at some random dude trying to take on that ogre. You know, I think once I do the campaign and I actually have all the Titans unlocked, I'm going to use the Strider, which is a lot quicker. Oh, my throat is killing me. I think 3 people escape in the evac. And then right here I turn to another camera view and you see 2 more dudes coming in vis on top of the building there. They just about missed up. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, and I will see you next time. Goodbye guys.